That's just the bottom line. So mission accomplished, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Bernie Sanders got a big endorsement over the weekend.
This is a big endorsement.
Yeah, this
is a much more significant endorsement than the New York Times prattling.
I would love to be able to actually see this, but at least this guy, at the very least, this guy had the balls to say, like, I'm picking one person.
Who was there's an alderman from Chicago who's DSA. God, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he tweeted out that he was in Iowa. And 2 people had already said that.
Joe Rogan.
Oh,
here it is.
Yep.
Joe Rogan. You imagine like if Joe Rogan came out going, I'm going to endorse Bernie Sanders and Pete Buttigieg and Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar. I'm endorsing 4 of the people.
Oh, I like he also said last week, he actually said that Biden, Buttigieg, and Warren have all tried to get on a show, and he said no.
There you go.
He goes, I prefer to talk to my friends. He goes, yeah, I like Bernie. I like Tulsi. Everybody else can eat shit.
Here is Joe Rogan with Barry Weiss.
I'm just like, she ain't got a shot.
But who are you going to vote for in the primary?
I think I'll probably vote for Bernie.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I think Bernie and Tulsi together would be a fucking devastating combination. I really do. I don't know if they'd ever work out together. I don't know if that's possible. But I think them together might work. That might work. That might get...
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I think Sean said it best when he said this is Joe Rogan in a nutshell, in that he's dumb enough to platform Barry Weiss, but good-hearted enough to buck his class interests and vote for Bernie.
I mean, I was wondering about that too, because this is the second time Barry Weiss has appeared on the show, and it's because she works for the New York Times. Clearly, that's the only reason.
Right.
I really would say though that, like, regardless of what one thinks of Joe Rogan, that his version of the center, quote unquote, is infinitely more the center, for better and for worse, than anything that we usually call the quote unquote center.
I would agree with that. Totally.
So and even in the issues that people are legitimately worried about, like Bernie Sanders and Cornel West, I have no doubt have gotten more people onto a great pipeline by going on that platform and doing a great job than, a lot of people hand wringing.
Socialism is not just for the intellectuals out there. Socialism is for the people who worship Joe Rogan as well.
Lastly, I don't know if we'll get to one of the Benjamin things in a bit, but so have we established where this took place? Did it take place in the same place in New Hampshire? Pete Buttigieg up in New Hampshire and trying to motivate the New Hampshireites, because the thing about Pete Buttigieg is that when you put him in a rural setting,